My dad is a photographer and a videographer. I worked with him the other day, and these are some questions I asked him. How did you get your business started?
Well, I began my photography business when I was in high school. I did photography for the high school yearbook and the high school newspaper. And when I went to college, I studied photography, and I worked on the high school yearbook and newspaper in college. And then when I graduated college, I went to work for a city newspaper and just kind of built it from there.
At what age did you start your business?
Well, like I said, I started doing photography when I was in high school, but I guess I officially started my own business after I graduated from college and started doing work other than what I was doing for my city newspaper job.
How did you like your job?
I love my job. It's not as glamorous as everybody thinks it is. I don't really get to make my own hours like everybody says. When you own your own business, you get to make your own hours. But I do enjoy, kind of being my own boss and pushing myself to work harder and do better work every day.
What sport do you like to shoot best?
I shoot a lot of sports. I shoot a lot of baseball, a lot of football, and a lot of college basketball, which is by far my favorite sport. And it's my favorite sport because for the most part, I can always control the lighting at a college basketball game, and I can always count on somebody in the building controlling the temperature. So it never rains on a basketball game, it never snows on a basketball game, and it's never 110 degrees at a basketball game.
How is it being your own boss?
It's definitely different than I thought it would be. Really, my boss is every person that hires me to work for them. So while I am, the only person that's, kind of prodding me to go to work every day, to get projects done, I still answer to every person that hires me. So in a sense, everybody is my boss, but I enjoy kind of having, control over when I get up and when I get dressed and when I have to actually show up at the office, so to speak. And sometimes those hours are 7 in the morning until, noon, and sometimes those hours are midnight to 3 a.m. So it all just kind of depends on what's going on.
What do you like better, video or photo work?
That's a tough question to answer. I really enjoy doing both still photography and video work. Video, as you can see here, some of the video I shot this season at UMKC is playing. It's kind of the newest thing that I'm working on right now. As media changes from print to web, the possibility of having still pictures or the possibility of having moving pictures as opposed to still pictures becomes a high priority. So I enjoy the new challenges of doing video as opposed to still, but I still love freezing that single second in time that a picture does.
Is your job hard?
That's a tough question to answer. I think any job that you put a lot of effort and care into is hard.
When did you know photography was what you wanted to do? What do you want?
I've known photography was what I wanted to do for as long as I can remember. There's really only 3 things I ever wanted to be in my life. A professional baseball player, a professional golfer, and a photographer. And really, you know, photography and golf were the only two that I carried past 5 years old. Um, it's something I've wanted to do since I was a freshman in high school, and you know, very excited that I get to do it every single day.
What do you want to accomplish in the next few years?
In the next few years, I just hope to, you know, continue to grow my business, continue to adapt to the changing needs, and hopefully, you know, see more stuff like I've seen this year, more great college athletics, and things like that. So, clean up my office would probably be another thing on my list.